one of the reasons I'm so lucky is that I'm connected to a lot of people on social media, and I also tend to be curious and I want to learn stuff. So I've had the opportunity to read and see people I personally know and their reactions to what's going on right now, all the civil unrest and everything that's happening. And there's a lot of information out there. I personally find it very overwhelming at times, and I truly oscillate between my fear of COVID and the impact it's having on the economy, to my anger for anyone being harmed in any way, to hopelessness. And I realize that maybe you are too. I'm not an expert. I can only share what my tools are. So one thing that I've been coming back to in my mind is this book, The 4 Agreements. And the agreements that Don Miguel Ruiz talks about are: be impeccable with your word. Now, that to me right now is so important, because I see people sharing stuff on social media that I don't know if they even read or if it really is shared with integrity, if they've examined what the message is that they're sending. And I find that a lot of it it's sometimes misconstrued or inflammatory or just unnecessary. So be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. This one's tough, right? Because I'm an advocate by nature. I get riled up about things when I see injustice or when I think something is right. So I take things personally in the sense that I feel like it's my job or my role to make the world a better place. So it's personal to me. What this means in this the four agreements is that nothing others do is about you. So right now I see a lot of accusation and a lot of knee-jerk reaction to what people are saying and doing on social media and in the world. And their actions are something you can never personally control or change. The only thing you can do is recognize how you're responding and reacting, and try not to take their actions personally to the point of getting insulted or a big head. Whichever way, just take a step back and notice, where are you going with this? The third agreement is don't make assumptions. And that one's really hard right now. So people are getting fights all over social media because somebody is ignorantly using a word that's inflammatory to another person. Or I heard about a woman who may not be able to go back to her job because pictures of her husband were circulated on social media, and people didn't like that image or what he was doing. I have an issue with that one because I am not a reflection of my husband. He is not a reflection of me. I don't think we really want to go to a place where we're not going to let a woman go to work and earn a living because of something her husband did. That seems like a big step backwards. So watch the assumptions, and a great way to watch whether or not you're making an assumption is to be impeccable with your word. Just make sure you know what you're talking about before you start sharing it, right? And the last agreement and the 4 agreements is always do your best. Do your best, right? If you just try to be better, learn more, make less assumptions, take things less personally, speak more clearly and thoughtfully and with more integrity. If you keep working towards that, I believe we're all going to be able to move forward as a society in a peaceful way. And I think that's what we all want, right? Because we can't keep having protests every day, and we certainly don't want our neighbors and our friends to ever feel endangered or violated, or less than in any way. So with that, my friends, if you live near me and you want to borrow a copy of my 4 agreements, just let me know. If not, I highly recommend it. And please keep asking questions, keep learning, and be peaceful, and love one another. I love y'all.